So welcome back here to ESP TV, and we're about to be ready, almost, for the next game, which is going to be mousesports versus Fnatic. And of course I do, as always, just today, have Rob Harris not alongside me, but connected to me through Skype. So he's ready to tell us all about what's going on in the game, because, well, some of you guys know that I'm not the best at analyzing games, and that's why I have Rob with me. And then also because he's pretty damn awesome. So yeah,
fanboy.
Rob fanboy, Rob's fan club on HLTV. But yeah, we're gonna have a little vote here in the chat for which team you think is going to win this game. And to be honest, I'm not really sure who I think is going to win it. I think it's going to be really, really close. Of course, Fox is setting that up on the MooBot, and in a couple of seconds, you can write !vote Fnatic or !vote mousesports to vote, of course, for your favorite team. And of course, those of you guys whining about the commercials are here because the sponsors are paying the entire thing. So yeah, don't whine about the commercials. You get like 5 minutes of commercials and then 45 minutes of Counter-Strike, and it's all free, so full HD. You need a better hat. No, I don't need a better hat. This hat is awesome. Well, yeah, now you can vote here in the chat, so let's see who you want to vote for. I have no idea either, so I'm not even going to vote right now.
Yeah, it's completely up in the air, this one, for me, to be honest. We saw, when I was last casting with you, I actually saw mousesports looking very strong, and Fnatic actually looking pretty short of ideas, but that was on Train, and Nuke's a completely different animal.
Yeah. Different animal, that's a great way to say it. Love that.
You've never heard that one before?
No, actually never. I need to
have to come up with more weird terms like spelunking.
I heard that one. But yeah, that's not a good word, Rob. That's a bad word. But yeah, we're about to let's see here if the players are ready. Of course, here in Nuke, as Rob earlier mentioned, and they are actually knifing right now. So let's just see if we can catch the end of that knife round, as the logos right now are switched around. No worries, we're going to change that in a couple of seconds. But I don't even... Yeah, we will need to, sadly, unless Mouse want to start T and Nuke. Probably not what I want to do. So we're going to switch around on the logos here for a bit, and then we'll be ready to go with mousesports versus Fnatic raid call. And Rob, I know that you don't have a favorite here, but still I'm going to put you on the spot and say, Rob, who's going to win this game?
I'm just going to have to go with mousesports. Despite them, literally, they haven't won a single game in the ESC Invite. But from their performance on Train against Virtus Pro, I'm going to have to say mousesports, simply for the fact that they look a lot crisper and a lot more at home with this latest update.
Yeah. So then I'll have to say their game. No, not their games. I'll have to say Fnatic because they're Danish and I'm Danish, and obviously I should fanboy them instead of their games.
Well, you always choose Fnatic anyway. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Fnatic has got a lot of talent in their lineup, so I mean it's impossible to write them out.
Yeah. And of course, for those of you guys new to all the names here, we do have, of course, Forest, Bambi, Jurgard, or whatever that name is. That is Freeze. That is actually not Forest with some weird extensions on. And yeah, apart from him, everyone looks like they're ready with their real names. So it shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, the names are still bugged up, but we can't do anything about that. So we'll move straight into the pistol round here to see who will take the win in this first round of the game. Of course, mousesports, playing for them is Prox, Troubly, Nex, Sonics, and karrigan. Playing for Fnatic is Ritter, Trace, Forest, Bambi, Jurgen, aka Freeze, Sipnix, and Joken. This is, of course, the pistol rounder. We do see Fnatic moving downstairs towards that B bomb site. Joken will be wrapping around from the back, and there goes the plan from Freeze. So, great stuff so far from Fnatic.
Yeah, is he actually... Oh, there we go. He does plant the bomb eventually. He's edging his way into the bomb site, staying in that smoke. It's actually very hard to tell when you're in the smoke because of the expanse of it.
Yeah. So Sonics will start things off for mousesports as Forest, aka Freeze, is holding it down. That name is really like tricking me. But Trace comes in from behind, and that should be it basically. As we do have the last player, karrigan, going down to the hands of Fnatic Raycall. And there we go, 1-0 for the Terrace team. And of course, Nuke being kind of CT biased, you really want to get as many rounds as you can on that T side, and if you can get a good early lead, that is very, very, very valuable, especially in a matchup like this where the teams are so close skill-wise. If you can get an early lead on that T side, that's going to mean so much in the late game.
Yeah, Fnatic need to definitely consolidate these next 2 rounds. By the way, consolidate is one of my favourite words, so if you hate it, sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you hate basically, you should stop watching the stream.
Yeah. Fnatic is definitely... Oh, great headshot there from Sipnix.
And as Sipnix absolutely cleans up mousesports, I can tell you that 68% of you guys at home actually voted for Fnatic to be the winner of this game in our little poll in the stream chat. So hopefully they can do you justice, or maybe you'll be proven wrong by the Germans of mousesports, who are not entirely German. They do have karrigan as we're viewing right now, who is from Denmark. I'm not quite sure if he lives in Germany right now with the team or what's going on. But
well, he's got a lot of history with the mousesports organization anyway, so...
Let's see. A very big advantage for Fnatic, and there's basically no way they can lose this round, as they will take out karrigan. And that will be 2-0. Very expected coming out of Fnatic.
Well, it's just, well, very, very easy round there for Fnatic. Actually, their pistol round was... I'm quite surprised mousesports weren't prepared for something like that, because Fnatic literally did the standard gather classic of let's rush the front stairs. They went downstairs, but mousesports actually pushed 3 people up into radio room through ramp, and it did not end well for them. We see another push as Ritter cleans up straight away there. Mouse is just trying unusual things here to try and catch them off guard, but not working here as Joken knows where the last man is, and Nex will get taken out by Sipnix. So very easy round there for Fnatic.
And yeah, great play coming out of the Danes right now, but that was, of course, against the Ecos. Now we'll have to see how they fare against the Germans out of mousesports coming into the first buy round of this half, and no orbs for either team.
No orbs, yeah, and we're actually seeing Ritter sticking with that Gallo, so he's going to have a fair amount of money. Yeah, 7k at the moment because he hasn't upgraded that. It's going to be interesting to see how mousesports play this without any orbs. They're going to have to push aggressively in certain areas. Yeah, as we see Next pushing straight up in radio room.
Oh, that's a good little headshot taking out Trace. And they will be pulling back down. They know they have the advantage. They know that Fnatic have to do something risky to get back into the game. So they're covering all their bomb sites and holding them very defensively. And I think mousesports will be able to come out on top of this.
Well, Zonic's in a great position here to grab some frags.
Oh, nice from Sonics. He takes down Ritter. And will probably also take down Freeze in a second. But Freeze just turned his back on that flashbang, so he's not that flashed at all. And he will be taking out that Prox and probably also going for the second frag into Sonics. Let's see who will come out on top in that duel. Sonic's very defensive right now. He will be taking out one. Probably also taking out the second. No, there goes Freeze with his second of the round. And he does have that bomb, and Joken is still alive, but only with 15 HP. So Freeze has to pull some amazing shots right now if he wants to win this one. But Troubly, look at his position. Great position from Troubly as he takes down Freeze, leaving it all on Joken. 15 HP remaining. This is going to be so hard for him to clutch.
Well, he does have the bomb, and he is on the upper side. Next is in a good position to actually stop that. He might get the plant here, actually.
Oh, wow. Great by Joken. Let's see what he can do here. He is with that AK, and oh, there is Next coming out, taking him down. The assist of karrigan. And that's going to be the first round for mousesports. The victory here in the first buy round. But as we mentioned earlier, have a look at the money of this Terrace team. They have more than enough to buy up this round that's coming up now.
Yeah, it's well, Next is actually having some ping issues at the moment.
Oh wow,
that's unusual.
With 10 ping though. They must be playing on a German server.
Yeah, definitely. But that was a lot closer than it should have been. mousesports actually grabbing the early pick with Nexus push up at ramp, taking down Ritter, I believe it was.
Yeah.
So they did have a 5-on-4 advantage for the majority of the round, but it was actually turned into a 2v2. And Joken did make a good recovery in that 2v1 with only 10 HP to at least get the bomb down. So Fnatic, as we said earlier, absolutely set on money for the next few rounds.
So let's see here, they can put that money to good use. Maybe exchange it for a couple of kills, which is the way we do it in Counter-Strike. Actually, basically everyone is an assassin in this game, exchanging money for kills at all times. But 5v5 still, no one has died as we move past the first 45 seconds of this round. We do see two terrorists moving into that garage, and Prox will be the one to face them. As he takes down one of the first ones on that roof there, but will go down to Sipnix. So 4v4, and no, nothing really happening so far.
Yeah, so most of the actions actually happened outside. We've actually only got 30 seconds. Wow, Zonix coming up those front stairs, catching Ritter and Zipnix completely unaware there, and completely turned the round around.
Oh, and there goes Troubly with the double frag. So 2 double frags, big plays coming in from Sonics and Troubly, taking down almost the entire Fnatic lineup just by themselves, those two guys. And that's the second round in a row for mousesports, and 2 lost buy rounds for Fnatic, but they still have some cash remaining, and they will go for this third buy round. Hopefully they'll be able to turn that into an actual round win. If not, that's going to be pretty bad for them, losing 3 buy rounds in a row.
Yeah, it's this very important round. They're actually going to commit to a dedicated upper push here.
Rissa just
rolling in with the flashes. Troubly in a good position.
Flashes, yeah, it doesn't really seem to affect them that much. Troubly, though, is still looking incredibly good, picking up his double frag, and probably also the third one, leaving only Freeze in a 1v4. He knows Troubly's on that bomb site. Oh, wow, Troubly with a 4-man. Great play by the German. And there we go, that's 3-3. mousesports coming back 3 rounds in a row now against Fnatic, who were up 3-0.
And yeah, Troubly literally giving everyone a lesson on how to hold that upper bomb site. Great movement around those silos just to avoid any crossfires that Fnatic might place on him, and grabbing 4 frags in the process.
So right now, still no orbs for the CT team. Fnatic on that eco. looking like they want to push inside any second now. And karrigan is totally ready for this. As he picks up the first one with a grenade. He's kind of getting swarmed, but luckily his teammates are there. So Prox maybe picking up the third one. No, it's going to go to Sonics. But still very, very good hold from Mouse. Even though they lost 2 players, but they were able to hold it without any trouble. The terrorists did not get the bomb down. And now we see the AWP coming out of Freeze. And that might be what Fnatic needs to come back into the game.
Yeah, so it's since the pistol rounds are out of the way, and Fnatic have been unable to break down a mousesports team that have got guns so far. What mousesports have actually done so well outside with the procs is his positioning outside is one of spotting and calling for the rotates rather than challenging and preventing them. As you can see, he was actually all the way up next to CT Red, and he has pulled straight back to below Crows now, and Zonix has already rotated to lower. And we've seen Zonix actually 2 rounds ago, he pushed up those front stairs, grabbing 2 players completely unaware as Freeze with that AWP takes down a prox. But it's something that mousesports have done very well, is work that outside area, give it up to Fnatic, but sort of keep them on their toes and not know when they're going to encounter some opposition. And Fnatic have actually now responded to that in this round. As you can see, they've actually withdrawn after getting that pick.
Very smart play from coming out of both teams. Force still holding that outside position while the rest of his teams will be taking over that ramp area. Now let's see here what Ritter can do. He will be taken out though, but Joker responds with the frag onto next, and currently at 4v3, karrigan jumping in from behind, might be able to catch a few players here. karrigan to see what he can do. 1 frag, 2 frags, could be jumping in with the 3rd one. So the guy on that bomb site, oh, that's a nice one from karrigan, leaving only Freeze remaining with that AWP, and looks like karrigan will pick up the 4-man here. He just misses it by an inch.
Yeah, and Freeze is going to go save now with only 10 seconds left in the round.
So yeah, this is looking more like a normal DNuke way of playing the game, because basically Fnatic did get the first 3 rounds, but now mousesports have gotten all the 5 rounds here in a row, and they will be looking to build to that momentum as they are CT the easiest side on this map. So we could probably go look at something like 11-4, 12-3, even if they can pick up this momentum right now on the CT side.
Yeah, and look at their money advantage as well. I mean, you've got Zonix and Nex with both over 9k. They'll be able to drop at least 2 for their teammates after this round if they were to lose it. So they're absolutely set on an economy front, and Fnatic, if they were to lose, they'd actually getting into wow, great shot from Freeze there, taking down a prox in Garage. If Fnatic were to lose this round, they have lost 5 in a row now, so they'll actually have a big enough of a losing bonus to be able to buy continually.
Yeah, and Trobley and Nex are right now trying to clean up the early advantage that Freeze gave this terrorist team, and oh, Trobley once more. Such good game sense, picks up Sipnix. That's his 2nd of the round. Ritter and Freeze are now the 2 only members of Fnatic raid call remaining. And Freeze is just crouching in there with an AWP, just being so scared. Pulling out the quick scope there onto Trobley, as Ritter will be coming in from that main gate. Is now all on Nex and Sonics, as we can see here on the big map. Making their way towards this A bomb site. They know the bomb's going to go down.
Nex can make a huge play here.
Let's see if we can find him. Here's the bomb being planted, and he picks up 1-2 frags from Nex. And there we go. Rob predicting the play. And Nex taking down the double frag and the defuse, making it 6-3.
I'm so proud of myself right now.
You're just sitting at home, clapping your little hands. Yeah!
I just gave a little stretch, like, yeah, I'm here all week.
Rex back.
Yeah. No, it's great positioning from Nex. After the frag came out from Freeze into the vents onto Troubly, I believe it was, Nex immediately chose to come back from ramp through to lobby, and he waited until the plant was coming in and had the backup of his teammate in Crows with the Sonics. And Freeze was actually facing Crows from Squeaky Vent, so completely hidden from his view, and Nex just closed him out, and then taking down Jokin on site as well.
So let's have a look here. What's going to go down in this round? As Trobley actually is going to start out with a nice little kill there. Trace going for the double. Could be picking up, but Sonic responds, and wow, Red and Freeze that is being taken down to low HP, and surely Nex will close it out once more with the kill onto Freeze. There it is, and that is the 7-3, 7 rounds in a row here for mousesports. Looking very, very comfortable here on the C2 side of Nuke.
Very, very comfortable indeed. You'd expect most of these top teams to be in control when they're on the CT side. And we're seeing 4 spies coming out from Fnatic, Galil, some drops and Spawn. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, looking very comfortable, and rightly so. It's a very, very CT-sided map. Fnatic need to start doing some very unusual things to catch mousesports off, because they're playing it absolutely perfectly to prevent the team from doing anything at the moment.
Oh, this is great from Choppy, just flashing outside for his teammate. Just not allowing the terrorists to get any kind of foothold on that outside area. Honestly, they just look like they look perfect in every single way and position in this game so far. Everything they do, of course, mousesports here is just a perfect response to what Fnatic is doing. So I don't really see, as you said earlier, Fnatic has to do something unusual to push back into the game right now. Because, well, this is not really working. mousesports are just responding to good.
I think something that Fnatic need to start doing is stretching mousesports' defense. Maybe hitting 2 areas at once rather than sending 4 players outside, then all the players rotating back. As Farita actually grabs that first frag onto Zonic, so they do have a low bomb side. But look at the positioning of the CTs already.
Oh, wow. That was a great shot by Ritter, but still Nex is in a great position. Will pick up the double before dying. And now it's a 2v1, really. Aprox is low on HP. Let's see if he can pick up another frag. There's karrigan, though, coming in with one of the frags. Going for that second, getting the headshot. Great frags coming out of karrigan. Oh my.
Even with individual brilliances like that, with Ritter's amazing flick onto Zonix, it was in the window, it still wasn't enough. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. The fact that 1 player died at ramp for mousesports, and 2 more players are already on the lower bomb site. mousesports is finding it so easy to predict Fnatic at the moment. And Fnatic need to start stretching them in more areas and making themselves unreadable. And it's just not happening when they're all grouping up as 4 and just hitting everywhere together all the time. So they're looking quite one-dimensional.
Yeah, this is another one-dimensional push, really, flashing through the windows and then just pushing inside. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to bet all my jelly beans in the world that mousesports is going to hold this push, because they know exactly what's going on. You see them jumping through all these walls here. And here's Strobley. He's just going to clean them up right now. karrigan is going to help him. But this is going to be the round. And yeah, that's it. They lost 1 player. They knew exactly what was going on, and the push did not work out in any way for Fnatic Recall here. Indeed.
It's just not going right. They definitely need to change things up. I mean, they could send not Forest. He's even catching me out now. Freeze outside with the AWP to maybe cause a bit of damage there. If he could pick up a proc early on in the round, or even pick up Zonix at ramp, or Nex even, they could actually split. And what I'd love to see them do is actually try and work the upper bomb site without just sitting around and then doing set flashes. I mean, Freeze walked in through main a few rounds ago and completely opened the upper bomb site because there was no CTs there. And it's things like that that just hasn't gone quite right for them. We see Troubley playing very aggressive in Hut here, trying to work out what Fnatic are doing once again. And that's something else that Fnatic need to do, is prevent mousesports from scouting out most parts of the map.
Right now.
There we go. Freeze actually grabbing that frag onto Prox.
Yeah, and that's really the start they needed. And also with Nex being taken down to 34 HP on the ramp, allowing the terrorists to control this ramp area. This is looking like a great round for Fnatic. Right now it's just Sonics remaining, and Sonics will probably be... Nah, he's in a 1v2, should go for it. As it's planted upstairs, he might have a chance here. As the flash goes in, he needs to push through this smoke and pick up one of these frags. Oh, Joker's so low on HP right now.
Lucky to avoid that nade.
Yeah. Let's see here what he can do. Sonic's such great placement play coming out of these terrorists here, knowing exactly what to do in correct response to what the CT is doing. Joker will be caught off, and it has to be in time. He does not have time to defuse that, even if he got the kill. He had to go for it, but he didn't, and he would also have been called out if he had gone for that. So that's another round, or not another round, basically. This is the round that breaks the momentum for Fnatic, really getting that 4th round. Hopefully, they can get these last 2 rounds here in the bag and move on to that second half and start it off building some momentum. Yeah,
very smart play there. Exactly what I wanted them to do is that grab that early frag. Oh, Freeze not gonna. Oh, he does grab the frag onto a prox there. Great game sense. So grabbing that early frag outside and then actually working out what they want to do. He's taking down Trouble as well. Freeze absolutely on fire right now with that AWP. Taking down a prox outside and then being able to work around the rest of the map. And split them and then finally push onto the upper bomb site when all the CTs have rotated. And they've done it again. And they have finally worked out what needs to be done to beat mousesports.
Yeah. Hopefully they can use that recipe also in that second half, where they're going to play the CT side right now. It's all on Sunnies.
He will save that gun, actually.
Yeah, he's going to save that. Oh, he's not. Joker denies that. And yeah, 9-5 in favor of mousesports. But still, Fnatic great call. Hopefully with the momentum they build up now, we'll be able to pick up this last round to make this first half a bit more even. Because it's never nice to see, even though Nuke is a CT-sided map, it's never nice to see one team getting only 3 rounds and a half. Because that just tells kind of like the story what the second half's going to be like. And hopefully that will be the case for this match.
Yeah, looking good. And they're actually doing exactly what they need to. If they can consolidate. If they can win this final round. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing, I'm just breathing very heavily.
If Fnatic can take this final round, making it 9-6, then they've got actually had a very solid T side. And so the push comes into ramp.
Oh, that's great play by Prox, and Nex also looking good right now, pushing in here with the help of his teammate, and oh wow, those flashbangs really catching Fnatic off guard. Triple kill from Nex, but it is all on Freeze right now. He has picked up Nex, and now 4 kills away from the ace and the round win.
It'd be amazing to see a 1v5 clutch here from Freeze.
Yeah, with an orb even. Oh, that was close, but oh, he actually comes in with a gun, but he's taken out by Sonics. So 10-5, which is an okay result for both teams, really. And with that being said, we're going to cut to a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the second half between mousesports and Fnatic Raid Call when we return. So welcome back here to ESP TV as we return. We'll be back when we return. That is the line here today with the second half between mousesports and Fnatic FragOut. And yeah, there's a lot of in-game noise because I'm in-game right now, just looking at the players, seeing if they're ready. They weren't. They were still AFK. So we have a couple of seconds here to talk about what happened in that first half. The first 3 rounds, of course, they went to Fnatic. They go to Fnatic. But then mousesports happened, Rob. Can you kind of like explain to us why they were so good?
Then mousesports happened. Did that just happen? Mousesports, yeah, they... as you'd expect on the first buy round, Fnatic just tried a pretty standard strat just to take outside. It's something they did in Pistol that worked for them. So they tried to do it on buy round as well, but mousesports were actually ready for it. So that worked very well for them, and they rotated perfectly, got the frags, and actually went nine rounds up without reply before Fnatic finally worked out what they wanted to do. And how they were actually going to beat mousesports. And they finally did that, took 2 more rounds, making it a 10-5 half. So not a bad half for them. Not bad at all. They may have wanted 1 or 2 more rounds, but I'd be happy with 5 on T-side on Nuke. So this second half is going to be I reckon this game's going to go all the way, to be honest.
Yeah, I really hope so. I really hope we can finally see one of these 16-14 matches. And if any of the games tonight here should be 16-14, I've always believed it would be this one because these 2 teams are so close in skill. And it looks like we will be going back into the game. And let me see if I can find the correct volume settings. 007, because we're just that James Bond right here on the stream. And yeah, we'll be going straight into the game right now. Second half, Fnatic Raid Call versus mousesports. Mousesports won the first one, 10-5. Can Fnatic take it back, or will it be all mousesports the rest of this game? That's what we're trying to find out right now. So let's see what the Germans want to do here. Prox and karrigan going for that outside area control while Freeze is in that garage. Oh, Sonic eats the grenade there. And mousesports setting up for that inside rush. So,
yeah, probably trying to do exactly what he needs to ramp, and that's actually keep Fnatic from rotating as they set up for this upper push. So here comes the upper push. Joken completely blind here, and they are out of Squeaky.
Good positional play from Joken right now, picking up the next and just not allowing them to get into this bomb site. But now the push is going to come through the hut here, and they will be taken out on a double frag here. mousesports. Oh wow, a proc, so good! And that is clean sweep from mousesports, taking down the entire Fnatic lineup with, like, in 10 seconds with Glocks. Amazing from mousesports, if I have to say.
That was absolutely incredible, that just no fearing out of hut and taking so many frags. They just spread the Fnatic sort of focus everywhere and absolutely destroyed them with no response.
So really, mousesports, well, after they play in the ESEA League, coming into this one, this Fnatic FragOut League, probably not the favourites at all, but now, if they win this one, they're up 11-5, probably also going to be up 13-5 on Nuke. So, yeah, if they win this one, they're going to be 2-0 in their group, so mousesports looking like a very strong team in this league for some reason. For some reason, they are way better in this one than the ESEA League. And yeah, it really warms my heart to see a team that has had so much trouble now being back into the game and really showing everyone why they are so good at the game.
Yeah, they definitely need to after losing all their games in ESEA so far. A lot of confidence has been lost around them. Maybe they've finally got to grips with the game. Xyp9x in the clutch room here actually takes down one.
He will probably grab the double frag, but Ridder and the teammates are doing great work as well. He's now on karrigan, Sonics, and next. Xyp9x still in the clutch room. Bomb is still not planted. That is a very, very important thing to remember. And it will not be planted. Nex has taken the chance. I thought he was going to run all the way around, but...
Sonics is in an amazing position here.
Oh, he comes in, but he runs out of bullets, and that allows Joken to grab the frag. Next will go upstairs and plant. And yeah, it's going to be planted just in time. He has that Mac 10, which is a very unusual weapon. But Nex is a very good player, so he might be able to turn that into some frags. But karrigan might be the one to watch in this scenario.
Joker knows the position for both players. He takes down karrigan. Oh wow, and Fnatic take the round.
That was so anticlimactic. I don't even know why karrigan decided to jump straight into the main gate with an AK. I don't even know if that was an MSI bug, that he didn't jump on purpose or what that was, but it looked very, very strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They just got completely ecoed though, and Fnatic right back in this straight away. And mousesports, look at their money now. They're completely screwed for the next round or two. Actually, karrigan was the only one to buy an AK, wasn't he? So
it's alright though.
They're not too
it's not
bad.
That bad. But yeah, of course, they are going to be facing a team of counter-terrorists with weapons, and Jokin even has picked up that AK and 3 M4s and then the Bison. Of course, Ritter looking to have enough money to buy up for an AWP, maybe an AWP for freeze. Almost falling into the trap, but not slightly. Not just the little last bit of the name, but yeah, Jokin doing good work, taking out karrigan, and this should be a very straightforward round coming in from Fnatic FragOut.
Yeah, and the last 3 players now pushing in ramp. Zipnix is 1, 2, and last player is there. Does get flashed off though, so Zonix will be at ramp. All on his lonesome versus 5 with a P250.
Cue the
Good luck.
Mission Impossible theme. This time, Tom Cruise is not going to finish the mission. There we go. Trace with the headshot onto Sonix, making it 2-0. And yeah, Fnatic FragOut looking quite good. Hopefully they can take a little round here and bring this map right down to the wire. We do see the all AK buyout coming in here for mousesports. So very important round here for both teams to win, moving further into this game, and really a battle for momentum for the next coming rounds.
Yeah, if Fnatic can take this, then mousesports will be completely money fucked. To use a very technical term in the Counter-Strike community.
Yeah, that's not even a joke. That is actually a technical term. Oh shit. Well, right now we'll see only 3 players remaining for Fnatic, and that's Jokin, Zipnix, and Trace. And it looks like the upper bomb side is totally clear. Troubly can go straight and plant the bomb with no opposition at all, and
looks like they're actually choosing to save here already.
Yeah.
I mean, Zipnix is all the way back in CT spawn.
And yeah, Trace is downstairs in clutch room where he probably will survive, and Jokin is right now at secret, so yeah, they're probably going to be able to save all their guns, but they're going to wait a long time before that happens.
This is something that Fnatic will have to work on very quickly, because they do not have a lot of rounds to play with, and if mousesports can exploit the fact that the upper site is easy to take at the moment, Fnatic will be out of this game in seconds.
Look at the procs, just knowing exactly where to shoot, exactly where to flash, taking out Zipnix. That must be really, really sad for Zipnix. He chose to hide really early in the round and just being taken out just before the bomb explodes, losing his weapon and also losing the round, bringing mousesports on 12, while Fnatic are still sitting at 7. And yeah, we do see another buy round coming in for Fnatic. Hopefully they'll be able to turn this one into an actual win.
Yeah, so they definitely need to sort of start consolidating. I mean, they took 2 rounds in a row, but then they completely lost the momentum when they were faced with guns. So something needs to change here very quickly, otherwise they will be out of this game. Like I said earlier, not many rounds to play with. At least Freeze now has enough for the AWP, and he will be able to hold outside. Zipnix and Jokin actually sitting on the upper bomb site, so they aren't rotating too early. And they should be able to hold that.
There comes a couple of flashes. Let's see Jokin in a good position. Taking out next, but Sonix will be moving in here with a kill. But oh, nice frag coming out of Freeze. And Brock should be able to take down Zipnix, and that's a 2v3. But Freeze is still in here with the AWP, and he will take out a Prox. And wow, karrigan not even getting the return frag. So karrigan now 1v3.
Oh, Trace in a great position here, and karrigan completely clueless to where he is.
He does have the bomb though, and he decides to plant it behind those barrels. If he can take this frag onto Ritter, he might have a chance of clutching this.
Yeah, and the flash does come in for Ritter, and players are going to commit onto. Oh no, karrigan's actually chosen to pull back and done some damage.
Great positional playback by karrigan.
He does not have much time to play with.
15 seconds. But look at the HP of the CTs though. It is doable, but Ritter's in the best position. And
he could have closed that out if he had played it slightly. I don't know, if he got a little bit luckier in his exchange with Freeze at main, he may have been able to take that. And maybe, I mean, he also did a lot of damage onto Ritter outside. So, I mean, he's very close to winning any of those single battles he got into. But it was just unfortunate that he ran out of time, really. Yeah,
that was very unfortunate for him right there. That brings the score on 3-2, which means that Fnatic are currently sitting at 8. Now Sports on there, 12. And this was a... yeah, let's see what they can do. I totally forgot what I wanted to say there. But, we do have a full-out AK buy coming in for the Tyrus team here. But Ritter will be on top of things. Probably in a good position. Let's see if karrigan can take him out. Oh, wow.
Jumping headshot.
Jumping headshot, and that seems to be something that karrigan likes to do a lot. We saw him missing his chance to get a kill early on with that jump, but now being quite successful. And yeah, that's a one-man advantage for the Terrace team, which is a big advantage because they can hit that bomb site, swarm it with 5 players, and probably only going to be 1 or 2 at either A or B. They can split it out. And karrigan will be finally taken down after getting 2 frags. Trace, though, great position, picking up a double kill. Probably going for the 3rd one. Great play from Trace. Now, only a prox remaining, and that's just how you turn around. But a prox will be picking off Trace. He has a chance of clutching this one.
Absolutely incredible positional play from Trace there to pick up 3 frags as they push down the ramp.
Sydney's with a nice little...
And Fnatic can be completely thankful to Trace there.
Yeah.
He completely destroyed that.
Also, like, if Trace hadn't been there, they would just have free entry onto that lower bomb side. And with the man advantage and the entry onto the B bomb side, there was probably no way that mousesports could have won it. But Trace just changed the entire round with that 3-man. And that's like the sign of a good player, knowing exactly where to step up and pull out these huge plays, as Trace just did there. Making it 4-2. Fnatic needs still to pull out a great number of rounds. And they are going to pull out this one because it's an eco for mousesports, but they also need to win the next buy round to like have a chance of coming back into the game and making this one very close.
Yeah, and that, once again, a very easy round for Fnatic to take against the pistols of mousesports. So, 5 rounds now, and after Trace's amazing work in the second to the penultimate round, they definitely seem to be a lot more consistent, and they will definitely look to close this out from here on.
So far, we do have a lot of AKs coming out of mousesports, so a very important round for Fnatic to win. If they win this one, they'll be on 6, which is just 1 round in the total score lower than the mousesports guys, so it will be 12-11, 12 for mousesports and 11 for Fnatic. But that also means that mousesports will, let's see here, Aprox has enough money, but the rest will be on an eco. So they'll probably eco the next round, and that means they'll get on 12-12. And being on the same amount of rounds as your opponents, being on the CT side of Nuke, that's a big chance of actually winning the game. So Fnatic, if they can keep up their pace right now, they can probably do this.
Oh, Ritter on the backstab here.
Oh, this is so good from Ritter. Picking up 1 and probably also the second one here. Great from him. Just a prox remaining, and a prox with 7 HP. Phenomenal player, but with 7 HP 1v4, he's not going to last long.
So the scoreline now, 12-11 in mousesports' favour.
Yep.
But you'd expect Fnatic to take this next one, as you rightly said. So what they actually did well that round was just respond to wherever they needed to, and actually rotating very quickly. Ritter taking the risk of charging through hut like a mentalist, but actually coming in behind 3 pushing terrorists at ramp. So absolutely crushing the round there, and mousesports looking short of ideas all of a sudden.
Yeah, and right now they're going to try their luck with some kind of pistol push. Sonics did receive a lot of damage early on from those grenades there. Just took 1 straight at the feet. And now Tropley will be trying his luck here on that ramp. Oh, but Trace doesn't care. Trace doesn't care at all, and Siblings doesn't either. Taking down terrorists 1 by 1. Oh, wow, that's a great spray.
Trace with the hat trick with that spray at ramp. It's just,
phenomenal.
well, for lack of a better word, phenomenal from Trace. He's absolutely crushing it this round. Well, he's had 2 or 3 really standout rounds. Actually, Zipnik's the top fragging for Fnatic at the moment, 10 frags after 9 rounds. They're all chipping in, actually, so there's no real standout player on the CT side. They're responding well when they need to and having big rounds when they have to.
Yeah.
And it's not like you've got somebody who's performing head and shoulders above the rest. It's just smart play. Oh, Zipnik's destroying Zonix through the roof there.
And that is an early advantage you really would want in a round like this, because this is a very important buy round. This is the buy round that gives the lead to each of these teams. Right now they're tied at 12-12, and the team who wins this one will be 13-12. That means so much for momentum, and especially if Fnatic can get it. Being on the CT side, being in the lead, means so much for confidence and momentum. So let's see if they can take it home on. We'll go to mousesports. Mousesports have been playing quite good so far in the game, but these last couple of rounds they have been struggling a bit to keep up with the pace of the Danes. Right now, it is a 3v4 situation.
We'll be looking at a prox. Oh, he does get taken out by Freeze. He was in a great position to make something happen, but once again, Freeze with that orb, being in the right place at the right time. Next will have to make a play here if mousesports want to take this round. He's still got full HP and his teammate's only on 19, so I mean any hit will take him down.
I'm not quite sure if I like Next challenging here, because he will be faced by Freeze. Oh, nice play from Next though. You're really using the flashbang of his teammate, and now they will be moving towards the A bomb side. Let's see what Next can do. He jumps straight down next to Zipnix, who will be taken out. Looking quite good. Only lost 55 HP so far. Already gotten 3 kills, but he will be
great nade from Joker. And he does close that round. That's just very smart play there, waiting, isn't it?
That was so well played by Joker there. That was exactly what he needed to do. I really thought that Next could be the one to turn it around for mousesports there, but phenomenal play coming out of Joker, and phenomenal play from the entire Fnatic Rayco lineup once more to bring it to 8-2 in their favor. And yeah, that brings them on what do we have? 13, yeah, 13-12 in favor of Fnatic.
And they're looking very, very solid. And an upper push now coming in from mousesports. Joker jumping around like a madman, completely flashed. He does get taken down. Ritter, just rotating off at the wrong time. Does get taken down by Next. And the upper site is in mousesports' control, and they will take this round, hopefully.
Well, here is... Oh, wow, that's lucky by Troubly. Trace will be taken out. Thought he had that, and perfect play from mousesports coming back into this round. Not losing a single player here. A very nice play coming out of them.
Yeah, it's actually very fast commit from them. They obviously had pre-planned it off the spawns and said, right, this round we are going to hit up a bomb site and we have to do this now, otherwise we're not going to get back into this game. And they did exactly what they needed to do. And it was Ritter could have got some excellent frags except for Spot. They're actually going to go for the same thing once again.
Wow. This is ballsy play coming out of mousesports. Let's see if it'll pay off in the end.
Fnatic actually playing it very differently this time, and it looks like they may be able to hold it off.
Joker doing good work with the double frag here, but taken out by Sonic in the end. Ritter, though, in a great position. It's currently a 4v2 situation. The score is tied 13-13, so once more around that will grant either one of these teams the lead as Ritter picks up his his second frag of the round here, and leaves just a prox as the last man standing. And he will probably, he will be taken out by Zipnix here. So 9-3, 14-13 in favor of Fnatic. And all of you guys, me included, you really hope for a close game. And this is probably some of the closest we've seen so far in this league. Just coming straight down to the wire. Right now, Fnatic on 14 rounds. mousesports need to win the remaining 3 to win the game. If not, they're looking at a draw or a defeat right now. So they need to pull out their best plays to beat the Danes.
Yeah, they are still able to buy, luckily, so we'll still be able to see some incredible action. I'm not sure what mousesports actually want to do this round. It looks like they're happy to sit back and try and cause some damage. As Troubly's actually spammed down to 50 HP at ramp. But what they've been doing to get these 2 rounds that have brought them back into it was... their last round. That upper push was just so fast that Fnatic have been used to being able to sort of waltz into position, just happily sort of la-di-da around for a while. Oh, great headshot from Zipnix there. 2 frags coming in. yeah, they're just happy to sort of walk around, get into position, and Jokun completely caught out, got taken down, and then Ritter unable to respond quickly enough with 4 people charging at him. But they quickly adapted, which is something they did not do in the first half, and they were able to counteract it the next time round. And they are now, once again, in a great position to take another round because they're responding quicker.
Quick response being the keyword here, as we do have 3 members remaining for the mousesports lineup. 2 of them pretty hurt. Nex is still, as we like to see him, on at 100 HP. As per usual. He does have that bomb though, so wise choice of him not taking any damage. And yeah, but they need to pull out a big play here. They're currently 3v5 and 10 seconds remaining. Looks like they want to plant downstairs though. Let's see here where is Nex. Nex is planting that bomb just in time. But will it be enough? Tropley now 1v2 against Freeze and Ritter. 46 HP. He does have that grenade, but he can spam through the smoke. Oh, that's a nice kill onto Ritter. Will Tropley get this one? This would be absolutely phenomenal play from Tropley. A 4-man coming in, saving his team.
Freeze is going to stick on this defuse. Tropley trying to bait him out.
Oh, he gets the defuse, but Tropley with the frag. What a round coming out here, and that is a round for Fnatic, even though Tropley coming in with 4 phenomenal kills. Fnatic will still be at that 10 rounds, and that is map point right now, and match point in that case. For Fnatic, mousesports need to pick up these last 2 rounds to get something out of the game. They fought so valiantly, but right now they're about to lose it all in one big strike if they lose this round.
Absolutely, that was balls of steel performance there.
Wow. And that's the performance that won the game, basically, because mousesports has nothing to come back into this now with. So, yeah. Wow, that was such a great round coming out of Freeze.
Absolutely incredible. He won his team the match with that defuse. Tropley was, he must have thought, what the hell just happened? I killed him. But the bomb, it was, seconds, milliseconds.
Yeah. And yeah, with that being said, and with that victory being dealt, we're going to cut to a short commercial break, and we'll be back to talk a little bit more about this game when we come back. And we're also going to give, of course, our final shout-outs. But yeah, that is after these commercial messages. See you then. Hello, welcome back here to ESP TV, and congratulations to Fnatic with that win over mousesports. A very exciting game, in my opinion, probably the best game we've seen so far here in the Fnatic FragOut League. And of course, as always here today, we do have Rob Harris to explain to us why Fnatic were able to win, because Rob, probably the most intelligent person on the planet, so let's see your thoughts here.
I don't know about that, but thanks for the compliment anyway. What Fnatic did, they, as I explained at the half, Fnatic's first half, it was very good of them to get that pistol round. Absolutely great to get off the ball with 3 rounds on the harder side of the map. From then on, though, they really sort of fell back. I mean, they went 9-3 down. They weren't doing anything dynamic. They weren't stretching mousesports at all. They were just walking straight into where the players already were, and they weren't getting any frags. What happened after that, though, is they finally worked out how mousesports were playing. Yeah. Took 2 rounds, made it 9-5, lost the final round, unfortunately. But, I mean, 5 rounds in the half was enough, as we see. They actually won 16-13. So, going into the second half, losing the pistol round on CT, and they looked to be going completely the wrong way, but second round comes out and they went absolutely insane with those pistols versus
wow.
Yeah, absolutely mental. Preventing plants here and there, getting into a 2v2, actually having a massive health advantage and finally finishing off the round. And that's pretty much where it all stemmed from. I mean, there are a few trade rounds there as both teams tried to regain momentum quickly, but from then, it settled down, went 5-2 to Fnatic, and they started building up a lead. And from then, it just sort of fell into place. And coming down to that final, that round that got them to 15, with that defuse,
yeah, that just
Troubly must be punching walls so hard right now. Yeah. It must have been a nanosecond. That's how close it was.
And the problem was he actually went up the ladder. He could have just gone straight in and killed Freeze, but he decided to go up the ladder instead, and then come down the ladder and then go for the kill, and that was just not in time.
Yeah, and it was literally, that was all that Freeze needed to defuse it. And then obviously the final round was just an all-out uppers push from mousesports to try and gain some momentum again. And Fnatic completely closed that out, being absolutely ecstatic after that win. So
yeah. Congratulations to Fnatic with the win over mousesports, and that concludes it here from us tonight here at ESP TV. Of course, you've been watching the Fnatic FragOut League, which is actually the only thing we're broadcasting this week, because tomorrow we have 4 amazing games for you guys to close out the first week of the league. At 7 CET, of course, that's our time zone here in Denmark. It's going to be Fnatic versus Pro. Wow, that was hard to say. At 8, it's going to be NIP versus Na'Vi, a match that I'm personally looking a lot forward to see Na'Vi meeting these NIP guys, of course, Get Right and Forrest, old friends with the Na'Vi. And then at 10, it's going to be a 1-hour break. And it's going to be Lemon Dogs versus the Nexus at 10. And then at 11, it's going to be Very Games versus mousesports. So can mousesports continue? Well, they're good play, because they played amazingly today. Just not good enough to beat Fnatic, but they also played very well against Virtus Pro. So hopefully they can bring that game to Very Games tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight. Of course, you can always follow my lovely co-commentator, Rob Harris. He's at Twitter @followrob. I am @followrisk. The producer, the guy you never see, is @foixtech. And you can always go like us on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/myusplanet. Also go check out facebook.com/fnatic, because, well, they're pretty awesome. They just hosted an entire league for Counter-Strike. And also a big love to the sponsors, Ava Media, Expert, and ISO. And yeah, with that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow for more Counter-Strike Global Offensive action right here in ESP TV. Stay frosty.